I hope you're not 15. Well, no, actually, I want to tell you that you're ugly. Boom! Boom! Booyakasha! You will never see me hanging out with broke people. You'll never see me hanging out with cheap people. It's just not my surrounding anymore because I'm running on different frequencies. The reason is because nice guys finish last. You guys don't finish first ever. You finish last. Girls don't want a nice guy. What's another good question?
So there's a lot of this in the chat. People are saying, take your shirt off. And under one of those comments saying, take your shirt off, then very next comment says, bro, without money, you would still be a virgin. And I just thought the dichotomy of both of those things right next to each other, one of them saying about, take your shirt.
Oh my God, I have a loser child. My child is such a loser. He's a loser. I'm sorry. He goes on King Azoulay's lives and just tell him that he sucks.
Well guys, it looks like the alpha male universe just seems to never stop, because right as we were watching Wes Watson just completely embarrass and incriminate himself with the Island Boys and Jack Doherty live on stream, we also had King Azoulay, who must have gotten brave and thought that he could get away with doing another live stream and not getting just absolutely gadooshed, where I guess he was hoping that we wouldn't notice and would be too focused on good old Wesley. But of course, as you all know, we stay on these goobers' heads. And I ended up getting his little live stream recorded right before he took it down off of his YouTube page. And at this point, it seems as if every time Bendover Azoulay here tries to do one of his little live streams, he somehow says something that makes him look like even more of a bigger piece of shit. And in the last stream that we saw, which by the way is not uploaded on YouTube, and I can only figure it's for these multiple jokes we watched him make about the number 15, which is a number that just continues to haunt him.
Damn, she was 15. Was she? Damn, how old was I? That's funny. You know what's funny, guys? Because we got almost 300 people on the planet. You know what's really funny? I'll tell you. I have 3 of the greatest memes. You're a nice guy. F students are the inventors, and you guys already know they are. And the third one, she was 15. She was only 15, Unc. She was only 15. Fuck, nowadays, 15. I've been already with 15. You guys already know that. Or maybe back in my days, it was the same. Sitting there talking shit about me. Who does she think she is? Also, she only looks like she's 15, so I'm not going to talk to her anymore.
And with quotes like, yeah, she's 15, better not talk to her anymore, and claiming that you've already been with 15, and everybody already knows that, it is no fucking wonder that he didn't post that stream on his YouTube page, even though he ended up posting the other 2 that he did before it. And this whole 15-year-old trend that he for some reason decided to start in his last live stream is exactly how he ended up starting off this live stream, and is probably the reason that he no longer has it on YouTube, because the guy is coming out here and making jokes about himself and calling it a meme, when in reality it's based off of some court documents and not something that you can just try to laugh off.
Yes, I'm Jewish, Yoel. I'm Jewish and I'm Israeli. Thank you for saying I'm handsome. That's very sweet of you. And I hope you're not 15. It's the biggest meme on the internet. Almost.
And I have absolutely no idea what possessed him to go ahead and throw in the I hope you're not 15 there. And I like how you could see him take a second to pause before doing that fake ass laugh and trying to save it by calling it a meme again. But no one is buying this meme bullshit, Onk, because this isn't a meme. It appears to just straight up be reality. This isn't something that you can just joke off and act like you're going along with. By doing that, it's almost like you're admitting fucking guilt. Like, what are we doing? So as you can tell, he started off this new live stream extremely strong and extremely stupid with one of the worst looks that he possibly could. And he then went on from here and went on a bender for a strong majority of the stream, trying to make himself look like this badass ladies man and trying to give other people some dating advice, which for some reason he decides to do by trying to make up another one of his little stories and building off of a story we heard in the last live stream, where he had the audacity to state that he was 14 years old dating a 34-year-old woman who had children, and that he somehow tricked into thinking that he didn't live with his parents, but instead they were his roommates, and that's why he was sneaking her in at night. So I don't know what kind of card or what kind of bullshit this is right here, but it's actually incredible. He can't even keep the age of the woman right, because in his last live stream, we heard him say she was 24, but now her age has just increased by 34 years. So it seems like age in general has just never been a good thing for Ben once he turned 18.
When I wanted to get my first girlfriend, I remember I was like 12 years old, 13 years old. I just walked up to every single girl that I thought that was cute and started talking to her. And I was a little player. As a young man, I was a little player. Holy smokes. I had so many girls. It was crazy. And they were all crazy about me because I started working out at a very young age. So I also looked older. And some of the girls that I was dating was much older than me. Like much older than me. I remember at one point I dated this girl named Natalia. She was like 34. I was like 14. And she had 4 kids I didn't even know about. She was like a famous singer from France. And I was like, I didn't know she had kids, which was crazy to me. That I found that out later. And I also told her that my car was impounded. And I don't have a license because it was taken away because I drove too fast and blah, blah, blah. And the truth is, I didn't have a license. I was like 13 or 14 years old. And when I would bring her over, I'd have her come in at night when everybody's sleeping. And I'd be like, shh, my roommates are asleep. Please don't make any noise. And she'd be like, okay. I never bring her over at daytime. It was only at nighttime, in the middle of the night. I was like, my roommates are asleep. Shh, be quiet. Next thing you know, was my parents that I'm talking about, my little brother. So funny times.
So hold on for a second. Let's go ahead and just get this straight. So not only was it a 34-year-old woman with kids that he was apparently duping into dating a 14-year-old without knowing it, but she was also apparently a French singer who was famous. So right when you thought it couldn't get any more stupid, this guy finds a way. This guy fucking finds a way. Like, I actually can't believe it. He has taken such a ridiculous story and somehow multiplied it, and he was dead ass serious. He even sits there and hits his goofy little laugh as he's just feeling like he's that guy. And he then builds off of his very own hype and goes on to tell another story where apparently he tested the nature of getting bitches. And it's just so ridiculous and something that he definitely did not do.
The more women you're going to talk to, it's a numbers game. Eventually, one will say, I want you. And I tested that out some time ago. It was, I don't know, I think like 10 years back. I was like, I got to test this shit. So I took a chair and I sat in Hollywood. And every girl that walked by, I was like, you want to go have sex? And a girl was like, what the fuck? Why would you say that to me? And I'm like, okay, you don't want to? Okay. So the next one comes by. Hey, you want to go have sex? And it's like, why would you say that to me? I'm like, no, okay, bye. I think it was like the 6th one where I said, you want to go have sex? And she's like, I have about an hour. Man, we can go do that. And that's all it took.
And there you go. For a stud like him, that was apparently all it took. And he was just out here sitting in a chair, just asking women if they wanted to go get after it. And I think this kind of reveals one of his biggest issues that he's just experienced in life, which was apparently not taking no for an answer when it comes to this type of topic. And it's just so ridiculous and something that this goober definitely did not have the balls to do. And this wasn't where the trying to look like this badass who pulls a ton of women even ended, because he then also tried to make the claim that he has slept with over 4,000 women.
I've been with more than 4,000 women in my life. I was a fucking animal. Why? Because I wanted to know what is the best. So I wanted to taste every flavor that there is out there. And for somebody like me, yes, that's extremely rich. And that got me every single woman I've ever wanted. Every single woman. So truly, the women didn't really matter. It was just like another stepping stone. Oh, I got to 100. Oh, I got to 200. Oh, I got to 500. Oh, I got to 1,000 at like 3,000, I stopped counting.
And yeah, as you can tell, this took up a very large chunk of the stream, where this man was saying and doing anything and everything to try to look like that he was just that guy who was banging a different woman every other night. And no one is buying this him being with 4,000 women. Maybe if it was 4,000 men, it would be more believable, since he has beat off 30 men at the same time, but it definitely was not 4,000 women. And the only thing that I'll agree with him on is that he did seem to be a fucking animal back then. But he definitely would not agree with me on why. And after this, he was of course getting a shit ton of troll comments and was just getting screwed with nonstop. Because I mean, come on, he's out here spouting off with some complete BS like this right here. So he ended up going on this little spree and on this little rant of talking shit about the haters. I mean, it was like a Wes Watson type of rant about how he understands why they hate and how he's just better.
All right? Even the guys that are hating, I want to help you. I don't care that you hate on me. You hate on me because I'm better than you. It's fine. Or else you would love me. If you love me, that means that you see me inside you.
Pause.
Which means that you see that you have a part of me and you have the ability to become successful. That's what it is. So if you look at me and you're inspired, you love me for what I do, you actually believe that you could become as successful as me or possibly be even better than me. And I'm your inspiration. So you see a part of me in you. On the other hand, if you are hating, it's because you gave up on life and you gave up on yourself. And if you gave up on yourself in that life, the only thing left is to hate on others. Sitting there on your keyboard, talking shit. Come on. You have to back your shit to talk your shit. We all know that if you're in front of me, you wouldn't say that. So why would you say it over a screen? Behind the screen, on a keyboard. Why would you say that? Why would you be a keyboard warrior? Why don't you be a man? Is that why your ancestors even had you? Is that why they fought so much? To get to the point where you're going to sit there and just hate on somebody's life? Like, that's extremely weak. That's stupidity on a whole nother level. Your mother, your father, what did they think of you? Oh my God, I have a loser child. My child is such a loser. He's a loser. I'm sorry. He goes on King Azoulay's lives and just tell him that he sucks. And ask him if Ali's a nice guy.
And yeah, as you can tell, he's clearly starting to get upset with the supposed haters, who are constantly just in there spamming him with "she was 15 unk," "Ali's a nice guy," and then some of them just type the number 15, that's all they have to do, and it's enough for him to get mad. And it just leads to him going on a spree of rants like you just saw, which I had to cut down because he sat there and just yapped for so long, and it's all just so ridiculous. And the topic of haters didn't end there, because his sugar daddy Devin, who I believe is funding pretty much everything, then informed him that he thought that Aoule was in the chat, who is what Ben would consider as a hater.
So I gotta let you know, we got Aoule in the chat. And Again. And Aoule is here.
Did he share it with people that... I did. He posted a video.
Yeah.
Yeah, he posted a video when he called me. This fucking crazy guy.
Yeah, so he's kind of rallied up a couple of the haters in there, and they're reposting the same shit over and over.
Okay.
It is a couple emojis, and he's saying a duck will never beat the eagle.
And you see, I found this really funny, because you'll notice how Ben said again, because in the last live stream, Devin thought that Aoule was in the chat once again. But I really do not think this was Aoule, because when I was looking at it, not only did it just seem like a copycat account trying to copy Aoule and was just someone trying to rage bait, but there have also been many accounts on Ben's page that are clearly not Aoule's but look like they are, that have been sitting there and basically rage baiting him. So I'm pretty damn sure that Devin and Ben couldn't figure out that this isn't actually the real Aoule, and it has led to them constantly talking shit to Aoule on the stream, when I really don't think that it's even him. So naturally, it seems like they get rage baited by these random accounts from probably completely random people, and then Ben goes on a spree of just talking shit. And you'll notice as well that he brought up a phone call, and that's because he talked shit in his last live stream against Aoule. And Aoule didn't like it because he didn't know why he was doing it, and he ended up calling him. And it led to Aoule just flaming the shit out of him and pointing out that Ben is refusing to sign the contract.
Yeah, is this Ben?
Aoule is watching your live stream right now.
Ollie's in my life.
Ollie's in your live.
Mr. Nice Guy on the chat. Ollie, you're not walking out of that ring. You're leaving in crutches, and I'm gonna make sure.
This is Ali Sobh, man. You don't know my f***ing voice, man? What the f*** you doing talking on a podcast about me, bro? You don't f***ing learn your f***ing lesson back in LA, bro? Listen, doesn't matter, bro. I f***ing find you, bro. I got your f***ing number, bro. Who do you think I'm some little twig here?
Ali, you're a nice guy, like I told you. Like, you think you're calling me to talk shit?
You're the one that's sitting talking shit. Who the f*** you think you are? You think I'm gonna follow you on Twitch or your little programs? I'm gonna call you like this right now. Call you out. Sign the f***ing contract that keeps coming on your f***ing desk.
Ali, listen to me. We're man to man, okay?
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I said, if you step in the ring with me, I'm absolutely going to f***ing knock you out.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
The only reason it didn't happen at the podcast
Yeah.
because I'm not trying to get arrested.
Yeah.
And I know you're not trying to get arrested as well.
No, I don't give a f- about that. Men go to f***ing jail over something like that. Sign the f***ing contract. Everybody's been f***ing waiting for it. You're the one that's not signing. Sign the f***ing contract and I'll show you, bro.
Why don't you show up to LA?
I've showed up to LA. You come to f***ing Detroit. I'll f***ing show you who's gonna be on crutches, bro. Crutches?
Ali, give me your word right now that if we meet up in person, you don't f***ing call the police even if you get beat up.
Look, you got my f***ing word that I'm gonna f*** you up. Sign the f***ing contract. You have so many contracts in front. Sign the f***ing contract. And I will be in LA in the next 2 weeks.
No problem.
Alright, we'll see.
And what's wild is, even though that this occurred, Ben and Devin still have not figured out that this probably isn't even actually Ollie. They're just too dumb. So again, on this new live stream, it looks like they were baited by another fake Ollie and responded to it again because they're too stupid to figure out that it's not the real Ollie. And it just led to Ben trying to defend himself as to why he's not signing the contract, when we all know that the reason he's not signing it is because he's scared to fight.
Okay,
Really is true.
so I want you guys all to know we have about 6 different organizations that we're in negotiations with. And I'm not going to sign a contract that we're not done negotiating. All right. That fucking idiot went and signed just a contract. That's what he did. The first person that came to us, he was like, okay, let's sign it. And he went and signed it. And at the end of the day, that's not how you do business. But I don't expect him to be the kind of businessman that I am. Doesn't have much brain, but it's cool. And tell him to get the f off my chest.
And yeah, there you have it. Not only is Ben just looking more and more ridiculous, but he's also getting embarrassed by random people that are pretending to be Ollie, and then getting embarrassed by Ollie because Ollie heard him talking shit and called him out for being scared and not signing the contract, which he is just claiming is because they're not getting enough money. So it really was a ridiculous one, and it seems that it is only gonna continue to get even more ridiculous. But this looks like the perfect place to end it. So if you enjoyed, please drop a sub and a like, and join the Saints Mafia, where we are still just flaming all of these clowns. And I'm out, watching Ben and Devin just be complete idiots on his stream. And peace.
Walk up to a girl and go, be honest with you, you're ugly. She's like, what? She's used to men saying that she's pretty. Come up to her and you're like, you're ugly. She looks at you. She's freaked out for a sec. Like, how the fuck are you going to talk to me this way? Who do you think you are? And then I go, just kidding. I just wanted to be different. I already know everybody tells you you're pretty. I figured I'll come with some reverse psychology. And then I start laughing. Well, no, actually, I want to tell you that you're ugly. Boom! Boom! Booyakasha!